All right. Get in.
Oh, are we starting now?
Well, I got it live. We're not like we need to.
Give it a few minutes. I need to turn the
TV down.
TV down. Yeah, remote right there, please. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
She's a gangster.
There it is. There it is. It's a couple seconds lagging, but it's all right. Is that me laughing?
All the time.
Oh, yeah. I'm laughing like that. All right. Is that you?
Yeah, I'm it right now.
Nah.
Your sister. Hmm? Post. I believe I posted it exactly 8 o'clock this time. I ain't never on time with this damn thing.
Man, 8 o'clock on
It
the
is
dot.
done.
It's 8 o'clock on the dot. Sitting on my couch, getting ready to rock. All right, so give it a few more seconds, okay? It's in it. Cause I'm in it. Okay.
Uh-oh, new setup. Who this? Hey, Matt.
What up, what
We
up?
just changed it to the living room because we got special guests coming to join today.
So hold on, we'll get there in a second. I gotta introduce us here in a minute.
Okay, okay.
We're gonna give a couple more. We'll wait to hit 3 minutes and we'll start. Okay?
All right.
We're only a minute
Okay, we're 2 minutes in. Okay.
on our live side, but like to the viewers, they're only a minute into it. Or viewer. How about that? Okay. Here all night.
Here all night.
Jokes.
Okay.
Jokes for days. Jokes for days. All right. In 4, 3. You're tuned in to the Stephen Lee livecast where the vibes are high and maybe we are too. Who knows? I'm Josh. And Sam's here too. Say hello.
Hello.
And tonight we're diving into these late night thoughts like why does food taste better when you're stoned? Or
Is time even real?
were the old wood chairs still exist if humans didn't have any butts?
So weirdly powerful.
It's a very powerful word. Spatula.
Only if you're pulling at somebody with it.
Yeah. So we'll get into that here in a little bit. I want to welcome everybody again. It is Tuesday, May 27th, 2025, and 8:02 on the dot. And let's just go ahead and dive into the how's your week been going?
It's good. How about yours? I hate this weather.
Yeah, this weather sucks, doesn't it?
It does.
Rainy, nasty, cold. I got a sweatshirt on in the house tonight, y'all, because it is cold in
It
here.
is not cold in here. But everybody in this house has covers and hoodies on but me.
For a reason. Sam over here going through a hot flash, and we're all over here fucking shivering. But what's been up since the last time?
Hey,
What up? How's your week going, by the way? What's happening?
Oh, we did just ask that. We have been off since Friday last week. We didn't go Friday. And we don't go back till tomorrow.
And we go back tomorrow, so for 5 days. ready to get back into the swing of things for a day or two.
Yep.
Yeah. And then had graduation this past
We
Friday, and we
did.
have a special guest from that graduation party coming in here in a minute.
We did.
We'll introduce her. And she brought a friend. I don't really know who she is. But my week's been great. Just been hanging out, following you around everywhere I go, kind of like a flyer and that. I know you probably want to go away from me, but yeah. But I've enjoyed my 5 days off. I guess I'm ready to go back to work tomorrow. Not really, but I guess I am. Need to.
I am. When it's weather like this, I'd rather be out working.
Yeah. And hopefully it'll brighten up next week sometime.
I hope.
Because it's going to rain all week.
Yeah.
So you got this every day. Anyway, did you have anything else go on during the week?
No.
No? Nothing? Okay. Well, I guess we're done with that section. I'm just joking.
You can.
How's everybody been doing? Hope everybody's having a great night tonight. I am. She is. We are. So. All right. Well, let's waste no time and go ahead and, I guess if you want to, we can bring the graduate on and her friend.
We sure can.
All right. Well, let's introduce Miss Keely Beatty to the stage and her friend Cheyenne. What was her? Come on in the house. Say hello, guys.
Hello, guys. Hello. Have a microphone. I can sit. Sit.
Well, we have two special guests in the house tonight. I introduced one. Her name was Keely, or Kaylee, or Kelly, or Hooray. And then on the other side,
I don't know what he cleans. Oh, we're still good. Okay, still on.
on the other side, her friend Cheyenne. Cole, spell it or pronounce it for me, please. Colbertson. How you ladies up to? Or how are you ladies?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's your week been?
Very good.
You heard that pretty good, guys. Yeah. So tonight's episode. Say hello.
Hello.
All right, that's good. That's enough. All right. So so like I said tonight, we're going to talk about God dang it, I lost my train of thought here. What are we talking about tonight? What are we? Oh, being high on some being high and late night thoughts while you're high. You know what I'm saying? So
Who thought of that? Who thought of what? Who thought of that? That is what our
that's our podcast
title
name.
is tonight.
Who thought of that? Anyway, late night thoughts while you're high. Oh, you got it on too. Okay. Anyway,
because the dog stepped on it, make sure.
Whose dog is that? Oh my god. Alright, so I do have a question. That's been bouncing around my head like y'all wouldn't know what this is, but like a DVD logo.
Oh my gosh. Say what we do. We know what a DVD is.
Huh. Alright, so I wanna who thought of milking the first cow? Who the hell thought of that?
Probably some part of it. No. I was like, get that guy. What do you say no? Is there an actual answer? No, it just says. I mean, I never thought about that.
Yeah. You're like in a field and you see this big ass chill animal just sitting there with its meat balloons hanging. You're like, let me get under there and inspect this and see what I can get.
See what?
A thirsty pervert. There you go.
I mean, some kind of bold ass freak just walk up to a cow and say, "Hey, girl, mind if I?"
Oh my god. Yeah. Zero hesitation. So,
Yeah. Oh.
have y'all ever thought who thought about milking or why?
You know, it has to be some kind of dare that his friend said that he lost a bet or something for him to even go up and try that. Were dares a thing? I don't know.
How long ago did we start getting milk? That's what I don't know.
All they knew. They didn't have glass on for me there.
No bottles back in the day. No, they didn't have bottles. So they had to
That's
put
right.
them in. God. Oh, well,
I don't know, but that's pretty gross. Just like the one that you asked, if we'd have chairs without butts. Can you imagine not being able to sit down? You'd have to like
yeah,
stand up and lean on
that's a
something.
thought. If humans didn't have butts, would we have chairs still?
Do you think chairs if we didn't have butts? Yeah, because I feel like it would just be like straight back. Yeah, it would just be like straight forward. You know, you can get a lot of those like the weight benches with the back like that. That's probably how we would have to sit.
You could lean. It'd be more like a lean. There's no butts, so you'd be leaning.
Way.
So it'd be weird.
Same thing. It would just be no padding. Yeah, because people have no butt.
How would you go about, like, how would a guy go about saying, dang, wish that girl had a butt?
What? Nice back, girl. Like that.
Nice back. It's a big old back you got there, girl. Hmm.
Yeah.
What do you think, Keely? Kaylee? Kelly?
That's what is crazy.
I thought you guys said her name was Keely. Okay. Anyway, that's why we squat. It's the, what?
Anatomically.
Oh, that said anal. I'm like, what? I can't read it. I can't see it. Right.
Actually, not the right thing to do. She said, sitting in? Sitting is.
I want to know. All right, say the first man that milked a cow, and say he had a friend there. What do you think the second guy thought?
Probably the one that told him to do the damn thing. Probably.
Do the damn thing.
It's a damn like thing. A passerby. Well, back then it was not like can you imagine riding your horse and seeing somebody under the damn horse, or just like they're trying to get his mouth. Yeah.
Show me that again. Not today.
Not today. Not today. Not today.
But just think though, because you gotta think. All right, so without milk, you wouldn't have cheese, yogurt, butter, any of that stuff like that. So, how did he figure out how to churn it and do all that stuff like that to make the butter, or let it uh, process like the cheese and stuff like that? How would they know that?
The Amish knew.
It was before the yeah.
And they're like, that's how they do. We can make stuff out of this.
Yeah.
We already started. I was about to say the kids already started. Hey, they made it this long.
I bet I can turn this milk into chocolate.
Yeah, they're talking to himself while we're discussing. But I thought that song them off together.
It's kicking in. It's kicking in.
Oh my god.
All right, so haha, I'm pretty sure they already. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. I have some weird laws.
All right, let's hear the laws.
I just found a couple of them, but did you know North Carolina?
Yeah.
Carolina. I ain't never heard this. Ashley, you should know. But it says weird U.S. laws. North Carolina, it's illegal to sing off key. A lot of our asses would be locked up.
In the state of North Carolina, it is illegal to sing off key. It sounds like shit. I better shut up. Oh my God.
What about Alabama? You can't wear a fake mustache in church that causes laughter. Not supposed to laugh in church. We need to keep that in church. Yeah. What about?
I don't know why you would have a fake mustache. Why you would wear a fake mustache?
Just like people who wear toupees. All the laws, bro. Oh, get with it, Ashley. So, how about in Arizona? So, I would like to know why this law came about.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Arizona, it's illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub. Now, who's gonna bring a damn donkey in their house for a cop to know that?
And what kind of why would they be upset if you wanted to put a donkey in a bathtub?
My thing is how they know donkeys there. Ooh!
Okay, you can marry your second cousin.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yeah, you know. Okay. So how about California?
About California.
A frog that dies during a frog jumping contest cannot be eaten. Who's got a frog jumping contest? How do they know that the frogs play in that?
So wait a minute. Let me ask you this: why is the frog jumping off of a bridge?
What?
Is that what's going on here?
Oh! What? A frog jumping contest. I saw someone do it.
A frog jumping contest?
You drop down and then you like jump at it and make it jump back.
So is a frog jumping contest a real thing?
Yes. And the ones who die cannot be eaten in California.
I don't know. Probably
died for good cause. There should be. Have you ever tried one of those?
Have you? You ever tried them? You can go to any Chinese buffet restaurant and you get frog legs.
Tastes like chicken. I think I did at RJ Gators when it was.
That was
alligator. That's a long time ago.
Man, RJ Gators was the bomb, man.
I think alligator nuggets. Oh yeah. That's what I was doing when I was younger.
You were really young, man. Yeah. Because we've been gone for a while.
What's mine? I don't know what's there. Burping the microphone.
The wing place.
Oh yeah.
No, they're going too, I think.
No, they're not. No, yeah. Is that for the juicy crabs? Yes, that's what it is. Juicy.
No, that was the Denny's.
The juicy crabs there. Wild Wings gone.
Okay.
Wait, last time I remember one there was Stephanie's dad's birthday. No, Stephanie's birthday, and her dad had her pied in the face.
I got pied in my face one time there for my birthday.
What?
They would come out. These kids want to die tonight by my hands.
RJ Gators on that place.
Yes, sir. Great shit. Never have Healy's friend Cheyenne ever on the show again.
What about Florida?
Okay. What about it?
Unmarried women who parachute on Sundays may face jail time.
Wow. Does it say why?
It's not.
We need to Google this.
Who's
parachuting on Sunday?
That parachuted on a Sunday instead of went to church got in trouble.
Town or something.
Juicy crab was Applebee's. That's what Lauren said. She's watching. Y'all mom.
But after Applebee's was Denny's. There was a Denny's there, guys.
Denny's, but no, I don't know. No, Denny's is not at Applebee's. It was probably there before Applebee's.
No, it was there after.
It's just left.
I know my Gastonia I know my history.
All right. Switzerland.
Switzerland?
It's illegal to flush the toilet after 10 p.m. in an apartment building. Don't wake your neighbors.
Yeah, if you take a poop, you gotta let it sit there.
Let that shit
until the next morning. You ever done that before? Ain't never shit. Not flush before you take a shower and forget all about it and put that.
Yep. Oh, you have. Working up to all the jars, the damn toilet. Just flush. It's not gonna bother your water.
The pressure goes down.
Just by the time you flush water, before you flush, or by the time you flush that toilet, the shower pressure was better.
Water or water?
Water. It's hotter.
So she did say both.
No, I didn't. I just said it gets hotter. Your sister said there was never a Denny's there.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
There was a Denny's somewhere up there.
There was a Denny's in the same damn building that Applebee's was in.
You're such a liar. It's always been Applebee's and now it's Suzy Crab. No, it was something else. I think it was. There was a Denny's somewhere up there. Something.
Type in Google Denny's in Gastonia and see what comes up, guys.
Nothing.
I'm not just going to bring up the juicy crab. Flicker, babe.
Just brought up Denny's. 3628 East Franklin Boulevard. So let's do the address.
Yep.
Yeah, look at these No, wait, what's the address? 3628.
I love being
Franklin
right.
Boulevard? East Franklin Boulevard.
Love being right sometimes.
Does it say what it is? This one wait, hold up. 3628.
Josh is right. Josh is right for once in his life. Because we've ate there before, baby.
I remember eating there, but I didn't know. I don't remember which damn building it was in.
But now it's the juicy crab.
Wow. No, we're going juicy crab. That's not.
Oh, that's not going. We're going to the yummy crab.
We're going to the yummy
Where's
crab.
that at?
It's in the hood.
It's up near Jackson's Cafeteria.
Better, probably.
It's near Jackson's Cafeteria.
Better.
It's pouring. Can't you hear it?
Wow, down.
It's definitely cute there.
Yeah.
It's not raining.
It is.
No, it sounds like it's raining.
Look up there in the puddle. Look, Kimmy.
Yeah, but
That's not off the side of the house.
but it's not.
All right, guys. We're getting off track here. Let's get back to the podcast.
Okay. Let's find another one. It says Singapore.
Singapore. Where's that at?
Let's find out somewhere else. Where's that?
No, that's me. I gotta get
Let's go.
Tomorrow.
Where is the city of Singapore located?
city.
They just graduated. One just graduated, and one just finished her first semester of college.
Graduado.
Singapore, India, no. No. Korean. Korea.
It's a country in Asia.
Indonesia.
In Asia. Country in Asia.
I don't know.
Okay, Singapore.
They're all fucking idiots, y'all.
Oh, no. Yeah. So, selling or chewing gum is illegal
Where?
in Singapore. Selling or chewing it, unless it's therapeutic gum.
Probably because they don't want to say
Therapeutic gum.
therapeutic gum.
Now,
Oh my god, I feel stupid.
it's so stupid.
Look at them chocolate cookies.
Yeah, you made them.
Huh? I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway,
Anyway.
so in the country of Singapore,
Okay.
you cannot flush the toilet after 12, right?
You can't chew gum. All right. What about Japan?
Japan?
Japan. What about it?
What about Japan? Is that a country or city?
Shut up. It's illegal to be overweight.
Ooh.
Employees and local governments monitor waistlines.
What's
weight? Well, you know why them Japanese people are always skinny.
Yeah.
You really don't ever
It's
see any
the
overweight.
workouts they do. So it's
They're
taking weight trainers too.
rice. I guess because it fills you up and you don't want to eat.
She said Singapore's a damn country.
Yeah. Okay.
Jesus.
What about Lauren was trying to figure out how to comment on this chat, guys. I don't know how
I don't
to.
know.
So if y'all know how, you can type it in there and she'll be able to tell you, or she'll be able to follow y'all. This isn't on YouTube, Cheyenne.
Oh.
She needs to be able to
She should
Yeah.
get on this thing.
comment.
Does she
But
have an account?
as long as you get on YouTube, you should be able to thing. But I don't know. You might have to have like an actual account to watch it
Okay.
from later.
Okay.
What is? Can I click buttons?
No, because I don't know if they do. This one up here.
That's not a turntable.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what is this one? What is boom?
Don't know. Match the sounds and see. You might have to.
Auto tune.
I don't know what it sounds like.
I know we're not on the thing.
All right. So we lost
Our turn.
all track of and train of thought of what we were talking about.
That's what we always do. It's fine.
Okay.
What about in France?
Okay.
Or the naked ladies dance.
With the hole in the wall,
Or the
men can see it all. They don't know that.
Damn, y'all.
There's a place in France
Where the naked people dance. Where the men can see it all.
So we used to say when we were kids.
Yeah, but isn't that a song?
I mean, I don't know, some kind of rhyme.
Yeah. All right. So what? What we got?
Auto tune.
In France, it is illegal to name a pig Napoleon.
Oh yeah. Both Napoleon was the dictator. Napoleon not to the word. Damn, I mean.
That is a song. What is it? It's
We're here looking at stuff songs.
Okay, Australia.
All right, let's hear it. Down under.
Only a licensed electrician is allowed to change a light bulb. I have to press it and hold it.
I've changed many light bulbs in my life.
Also, you think you are a licensed electrician?
absolutely not.
Yep.
You get electrocuted.
I've never gotten electrocuted.
That's a light bulb.
That's what it says.
Well, you could be
Only a licensed electrician is allowed to change light bulbs.
I'm not a licensed electrician.
the wire.
I can do all the wires.
Right.
So
that's
together-
two different people,
So
y'all.
together we are licensed electricians.
What's that word?
Licensed electricians.
T? How you spell that?
LISCENCED. SED. Licensed. What? Are we playing spelling bee on my damn show? No, we're not.
Okay.
Calm down.
Alright, or girls, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Okay, if you were a potato, how would you want to be cooked?
Ooh.
Probably baked.
Baked? Why?
So I can be like a good baked potato. Like baked potato.
Oh, you want to be loaded.
I want to be a loaded baked potato.
I'm getting your reaction. What? All right, if you could be a potato, what kind of potato would you want to be?
No, it says how would you like to be cooked? Yeah, I kind of wanted to be a loaded baked potato.
Well, you said fried, man.
What?
Fried potato? You French fries? People love some French fries.
Scalloped potato.
What kind of potatoes are the best? They will
That's
cut your ass up. Baked like Sam.
Yes, absolutely.
He got room to damn talk.
Right. That's a dog. Is he? What if he dies?
You would be happy.
Why don't?
That is your brother.
Yeah, Lauren, there's other people on there
I'm
commenting.
gonna be turned into vodka.
We can read theirs. So,
That's my type of potato. I want to be some Waffle House.
Waffle House hash.
Hey,
There you go.
them Waffle House hash browns are great.
Go right.
Let's try to figure out how to comment on it.
Who?
Your sister and them.
Oh,
Okay. So, another question.
okay, here we go. Like this. This is fun.
Okay. Is cereal just cold soup?
No.
I mean,
No, because
Why
soup
not?
has to be hot.
Soup-
No, because it doesn't.
Soup's usually hot.
Soup is usually hot.
Soup is.
Ew.
You don't like drinking milk after bed.
After cereal?
She's after cereal.
Guys. All right, guys.
Cereal is a. You're Laura's trying to figure out how to get it.
Cereal is what? Gazpacho. Gazpacho.
You can subscribe, but we can't comment.
Stop. Hey,
I'm not-
Ashley, how do you comment on this thing?
You.
Please give a
And
tutorial
thank you.
in the comments.
Yeah, tutorial in comments.
You guys write it on there, and
Step
I'll
by
read
step.
it to her in case she can't see it.
Step by step, word by word.
I was.
Oh, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say something about soup.
Okay, go ahead.
I like cereal.
Hey,
I like cereal.
yeah, cereal.
Yes.
Okay.
I like soup.
Okay.
And soup's always hot. And cereal's always cold.
Okay.
And that's about as far as the story goes.
Cold soup, basically.
No.
Yes.
I feel like soup you have to bowl or get on. Bowl.
Feel that.
You have to click on chat. You have to click on chat, Lauren. On chat. Dude, this woman, she's probably getting so nervous. Man, you don't know what y'all
So
go
as Ashley, she also.
Hey, Roman.
Hey, Roro.
It's gonna be him right now.
Yeah, let me get you figure it out.
Alright. I want to know who invented clapping? Like, who's the first person to just slap their hands together like, yo, this is fire?
This is fine.
That's what it said.
What's it called?
Who invented clapping ass cheeks is what I want to know.
Got it. They got it.
Oh. Hey, there she is. It was me. Oh, okay, Ashley.
You want to know who invented hand clapping, and I want to know who invented ass clapping.
Well, we can't.
Oh,
You hip just popped. Just kicked your ass.
did.
You don't have no damn ass. That's
Boy, without an ass.
well, you didn't.
Somehow this chair's working though.
Shit.
You starting to sweat? Are you nervous? You're really nervous?
We're all. Yep.
Oh, it is kind of hot. Never mind. There's so much warm coming off of this.
Yeah.
All right, what we got next? Before I forget what we're talking about here. Said something about clapping. Who invented clapping?
That's what I said. And what?
Probably man.
My ADD is going crazy. Sorry, Ashley. We're all over the place here. Sorry tonight.
I'm fucking raising that. I'm sorry.
It's already is pretty loud. I'm wake them up. So
Yeah, wake up. Ashley.
This is a very interesting episode tonight.
another question.
All right, here we go.
If animals could talk,
I like this.
which would be the most sarcastic?
Probably a dang chihuahua.
All right.
That's a breed.
That chihuahua's a dog.
Yeah, but it's a breed.
Okay.
You can say a dog.
Oh my God. Dogs are funny. No.
I get what you're saying now.
Okay, listen, I was going to say the same thing, Stefan, but I didn't want to say that. People be like,
Nothing but separate Jackson. Oh my god. It would be sarcastic. You think I would get chihuahua?
a
Oh,
peacock.
Peacock.
Peacock. Why a peacock?
There just seems that like obsessed.
Yeah.
I say cats. You know why? Because you can't spell sarcastic without saying cat. Or spelling it. Really? You can't spell sarcastic.
What? There ain't nothing happened to it. It's still going?
No, what happened to what Stefan said?
It did go away, didn't
He
it?
took that shit away.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
That's why I took that shit off.
Chill, G. I got in trouble.
Dude, I think you should get mom and Stefan on this.
Yeah.
I think you should be our next guest.
Yes.
I'm not trying to push it away.
Oh, you
With my,
so Stefan on
with my
next
leg.
time. Yeah, cats are little bitches. They're mean. They would probably be.
They're not mean.
They can be. And Keely over here talking.
We spell sarcastic without spelling cat.
Joshua, no.
Yes, there's a C-A-T in there.
Spell sarcastic.
No. I can
Sarcastic.
spell cat for you.
No, spell sarcastic.
Spell it yourself.
No, you spell it. You're the one that's talking about spelling.
S-A-R-C-A-S-C-I-C. And there's C-A-T. So you can't spell sarcastic without spelling cat. So cats are sarcastic. There you go. See? Sarcastic.
Sarcastic. Okay. Why don't we ever see baby pigeons? Because they're dead.
That is a good question. We're all like, that's a deep thought.
I mean, usually pigeons that we see are only big ones.
That's like the ones that are like New York, right?
They're everywhere.
I was like, oh.
In the mic. There you go.
That's baby pigeon.
That's why, listen,
That's why
every time we play with that part of it, it makes it go in and out. I got told that.
They don't want y'all. Hey, are y'all saying they're pretty or ugly? Yeah, that's what's wrong. Their parents don't let them come out until they look better.
I wouldn't let my kid go out either.
Because birds aren't real.
Hey, I seen something about that.
Made by the government. Just
Yeah,
like
they're
one.
saying it's a. Dang, I seen that.
No, I think I got it.
Go on.
Yeah.
Before I beat your ass on the damn TV here.
Before you what? On the TV?
Yeah.
Before you what? Oh, on what TV?
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. We've seen something about that for conspiracy theories. Remember? You were talking about the conspiracy theories.
Last conspiracy thing is Syria.
Yeah.
Slow
Last
down.
conspiracy
Theory.
last thing was with Papa. Talking about them big aliens living in the ocean.
Hey, we were talking about aliens.
Aliens
or
at
whatever.
the mall.
Oh yeah, that was a real thing. Don't tell me you don't believe in aliens.
Oh,
Oh god.
Fish are probably aliens.
Oh my god.
What was an octopus? They said.
Yeah, they said an octopus.
well, the ocean's living like 5%.
Yeah, they said we know more about Mars than we do. I mean,
They
we know
stopped
more about
exploring
our.
the ocean to start exploring the space. So they had to see something to stop exploring the ocean to get a way out.
Same thing with the moon. We haven't been to the moon. You know,
We haven't been back.
we didn't go. We didn't go to the moon.
I think no.
I don't think
Maybe they did and seen something
say
they
that.
didn't want to see.
I don't think that.
Made it
So
look.
okay, here's a question for you. Do you think the moon landing was real?
No.
That's what you're talking about.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
They never landed. Maybe they went there and they did land it and there was something on the other side and they told us to come back.
They told you like,
Thing where apparently like
yeah,
Or
we
like
get the
the-
microphones there.
I want to hold it.
Go
Where
ahead.
people say that like Katy Perry and the group of
They didn't go.
go.
Yeah. Because there's the thing that said that they opened it from the inside, and if you could open it from the inside, it wouldn't be sealed right to
Right.
go to space.
Yeah. Because of pressure.
There's no flowers. Like if you bring a flower to space, it will die immediately.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel
Presley's out.
about the Chrisleys
You
being
know that's your sister asking that.
No.
I mean,
who
It was just they just put like tax fraud, right?
yeah, it was tax fraud.
What's
I
tax
don't-
what are they
People
doing?
get up around commercials like P Diddy.
No. Are they famous people?
Yeah.
I just seen it on our Facebook. Remember you were sitting there looking with me. It was that blonde-headed man and woman.
So I feel like they're fine because P Diddy's still like living
My
his
thing is, if I could get away with tax invasion, I would.
Hey, I'm not gonna tell them.
Evasion, whatever.
She said that
I
right.
think the invasion's like the UFOs and the aliens coming back. That's real off.
Invasion.
You said invasion.
I mean E-N, like E-N, not I-N.
Right. She's got a little accent.
All right.
All right.
All right, man.
What I got?
Lord, this was a good one tonight, y'all. I'm hurting over here.
See, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Where was it that said that being overweight was like?
Japan.
Okay, so what do you think Japan thinks about 1,000 pounds?
They the same thing they think about the freaking United States because everybody over here is obese.
Yeah, apparently, and because they don't like our portion sizes. I've seen that.
Let me tell you, we had a Japanese exchange student at school, and she came and she was really, really skinny, but by the time she had to go back, she had gained like 40 pounds.
Our portion sizes are huge.
She loved McDonald's.
I seen this guy on TikTok. He was like real skinny, and he was like, apparently. apparently a meal. We are ABs. Yeah, we are ABs.
You meant to say we are obese.
It's okay, Stefan. We all struggle.
We are obese.
Bring your own beer. Wait, what did you say?
BO. That's what he said.
That's a VRBO, like what does it say? It's VRBO.
That's a V.
Verbo.
V.
Verbo. V.
Verbo.
You said V though.
Okay. Another question. So who decided? I know he likes that. I don't like the phone. Okay, who decided eggs were breakfast and not just weird rocks from chickens' asses?
Yeah, who decided to cut like the?
Somebody told them. Got that thing open. It's heaven.
But how did they do it?
I don't know.
Yeah, my thing is, I
I dreamt about it.
really picked one up
Dreamt somewhere.
and dropped it or threw it at somebody and it busted, and they're like, "What is that?" And then if it's hot enough, it'll cook itself sitting out there.
Yeah, they probably was.
I want to know who invented the bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. That's what I want to know. Because I want to think in such and shake their hand.
MBO.
Ooh, yeah, BLT.
You said bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah, that's good too.
Yeah, whoever made ice cream, on thing. But whoever made people like this chocolate,
Right, the same person that found out you can suck on the udder and get milk out of it.
probably
Who comes up with these questions?
Chat GPT.
Internet.
Yeah, today Chat GPT did.
Oh, really?
They own it today.
I usually just find them on the internet somewhere, but I Chat GPT.
I've seen
these
Chat
questions.
GPT in the screen.
Ashley, you still with us? You out of here.
Okay, so
Matt, you still here with us too, buddy?
If I'm on Kings, can they still hear you?
Yeah, I'm out.
okay, more questions.
Oh goodness,
If tomatoes
it's a
are
tomato.
fruits,
Yeah.
does that make ketchup a smoothie?
Ketchup smoothie. It is a ketchup
No,
smoothie.
I'm drinking it with a straw.
I like it on my eggs. I like it on my taters. I like it on
Something like that.
Yeah, but you
I
can
put it on my mac and cheese.
chicken
I like it on
tender.
cheese.
No, none of mac and cheese. Barbecue's awful good.
Hayden used to eat mustard on salads
Yeah, everything.
and pizza
I'm making sure y'all were good.
Mustard on pizza. Yeah, I remember that.
and salads
So,
and cheese.
we got a lot going on tonight, Matt. Sorry. We feel back the last couple of weeks.
Alright. Alright, so
Let's do it.
who invented the idea of kissing? Like, hey, let's press our face holes together. Like, who decided to do that?
Buttholes together.
I think it's more of like a natural instinct type of thing. Like,
So your natural instinct is like
To walk up to someone and grab. Yeah.
think at it like
I see what you're saying. I don't know. But when a man loves a woman,
Yeah, but back then they didn't have like
you would be killed, Rocky.
come on, let's do this more often. But not here.
Me kill your firearm, yes.
There we go.
do it.
Look what we done here. Look what we did.
I don't have.
Well, it's not Tuesday night.
So we can do Thursday night.
Yeah.
We'll give you something. We'll give you something.
He said that.
Thursday nights he's at band.
Thursday is
I'm just telling you know what the sponsors have left of.
Yeah, Sundays are Lord's
for more.
There you go. That's what y'all can do. Y'all can talk about Jesus. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, all right.
Back then, other places were too hairy.
What?
What?
Mr. Clean! Mr. Clean!
It wasn't attractive like that, and they didn't have all the temptations like all the nudity and stuff. So they probably had never seen nothing like that. They didn't know. All right, Corbin, shut my refrigerator, please.
Before it starts.
Shut your mouth. Yeah, shut your mouth and shut that refrigerator.
No, no more.
And other places were too hairy.
Hey, so
Yeah.
we does that.
Yeah, I was reading the.
All right. How did humans agree that the clocks were right? Like,
Yeah, who cares?
agreed
Yeah, I
on
always
the
wanted
time?
that too. That's why the
That's
aliens
God.
told us.
Oh, she might.
Stand by that.
Just told me a minute ago.
Who else was like,
What?
huh?
Face plant.
Who else was like,
Baseball.
hey,
Baseball.
call, hey,
No.
Never mind.
Okay.
All right. So what was the question again?
How did humans agree the clocks were right?
From the sky.
They probably did. Back then, that's
I don't-
shadows.
There's a lot of questions
Like from the sun, makes it cast a shadow.
to things that we like to know, but we'll never know.
No,
That is
why are
true.
you coming over here?
Maybe.
Here's another one.
All right.
The first person to eat an oyster.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, why do you think he would do it? You think it's a dare? I mean, it looks like a snot. It looks like snot on the inside. Who would even want to eat that unless they were dared?
I don't know.
I mean, didn't everybody eat their
What about
stuff?
like mushrooms too? How do they know?
I want to
Okay,
know.
how do you know the difference between mushrooms and shrooms? And who was the first person to eat shrooms?
Well, my thing
Because
is,
you have to get them off the cow shit.
what?
No, not all of them.
Well, listen. Who was the first person to eat them? Because some of the mushrooms are deadly. Like, I mean,
Right.
how many people had to die before they realized?
Hey, this one gets me high. This one make me die.
Oh, so funny. Yeah, see, it's not-
I ain't here.
Oh,
But yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who went to a cow patty?
Yeah.
Picked all the mushrooms.
First of all,
With the cow patty.
I don't know, man.
I mean, cow shit.
Whoever did the first trip they ever had of that mushroom, it was probably
Amazing.
this world.
Yeah. And who made weed? And how?
I don't know. I mean,
Well, how?
put it there.
It's white and
That one was looking like
Yeah.
the other day.
Yeah.
it went back down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it disconnected.
It takes the wire off of it. What does it say?
No, what's it going to do?
It says, I have no answers to these questions. Ask an easy one.
Ask an easy one.
5 plus 5.
Oh, really?
That was loud.
All right, Josh, what's 5 plus 5?
10.
Let's see, let's see.
20. 40. 80.
80 plus 80.
160.
Period. 160 plus 160.
Okay.
Same with booze. Who thought, let's drink the rotten corn and get.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is special.
Yeah.
I wonder how they figured that stuff out, man.
I wonder how many people got sick off that shit.
Good thing we were not.
I mean, alcohol's been around since, a long time ago.
I
And it
bet
got
trying to figure it
banned.
out.
Could you imagine it got banned again?
It's not really ever get banned again because it's a big money maker.
Was back then, I think weed's gonna get, and it just went underground, and that's how we got speakeasies.
I hope so. Alright. So these are things that shouldn't exist that do.
Okay.
So, jellyfish.
What's wrong with jellyfish?
They're just like floating anxiety with stingers.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they're cute though. They grow.
Okay, goodbye. Okay. So
Goodbye.
why do bananas have handle, like little handles, but corn don't?
Those are two different.
Corn grows on a stalk. The what? Stalk.
Stop. Stop.
Wow. Stalk. Those kind of corn stuff.
You see what Stephen said?
Yeah.
A loser.
Okay. Who looked at a puffer fish and said, yes, risky dinner fish? Like, who wanted to eat a damn puffer fish? I guess the fancy people do. I don't know. It's not something we could afford, probably.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
She just said that was funny. I don't know what you said, but I can't remember.
What is it?
Anyway,
Freaking bananas.
them things are not ripe yet.
Ew, don't do that. Throw up.
Nah,
Yeah.
no,
I don't want to
nah.
throw up in my damn throat.
Okay,
Alright.
if you're gonna do that, it's gonna be like that banana. I mean, not banana. Like that mushroom and apple juice.
Alright, so what if cats were just aliens observing us?
They are aliens.
I think regular cats are fine, but hairless cats.
Yes,
Those are the
naked
aliens.
cats.
Hairless cats are
It's
aliens.
a cat without
No,
feathers.
that's an alien.
Terrifying.
Have you ever seen a hairless cat?
Yes.
They're terrifying.
Especially when you walk down the hallway and you're
Yes,
sideways.
in the night, sideways, and like.
I've seen hairless cats too. Oh my lord. NC-17 up in the house. No?
Yeah. Oh god. Okay. An hour.
You go. It's
Hey, we got 9 minutes. The sponsors paid us for 9 minutes. So,
Oh, okay.
let me make the call first.
You said
Oh yeah, call them up real quick.
okay.
Okay, thank you. We're good to go.
All right.
We're good to go.
Okay, so do you think that dogs think that cars are like just giant metal animals?
I don't know. I feel like they think it's more of like a big toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially the wheels. So they go after wheels. So they see them things spinning. It's like a toy rolling. They go after it. That's what I think.
Okay, but why do you think deer stop for the headlines? Like, why are they like, ooh, squirrel? No.
And they just have ADHD and like bright things.
You think that?
It's like,
Well, they're probably colorblind.
So what? What's that to do with the...
they just see a light.
I
and they
don't
think
know.
they're
What is that? So they look. And,
Gosh, I remember when Josh did a deer.
I was
I
going
don't-
to ask,
From work.
what's your
I was
deer
going
story?
to work.
When two
My
were.
deer story?
Yeah.
Like, is this a Dear John story? Or?
Hit the deer.
Oh, when I hit it. Okay, so I was going down the road at about 45 miles an hour at 5:30 in the morning, and then a deer does what a deer does and just runs out in the middle of the road.
Did you go fly?
Wait, how'd you hit it again?
And that's I don't know where the deer went. I know where some of the hair and stuff went. It went in my grill or fur. Yeah.
No, makes sense.
I've never hit a deer.
Like, you have a deer? No.
You're saying hit a deer? No, she said a car.
Oh.
Car hit.
Okay,
She
so
hit
let me
the
tell you,
car.
let me tell you.
Car hit her.
I was driving home from work and we're Mariposa and Lexus Lucia Connect. This lady was going 60 in a 45, no headlights on, and she was going straight in the left or right. So she went straight, and I was coming this way, boom.
And you run into her.
I ran right into her. But, and oh my gosh, she was like,
She sure did. She
just like that. It was so that mama thought when I called her.
yeah, I got there real quick.
She did that. Everybody was there.
Hey,
That's not blue.
what do you think that is? Particle board.
Polyester.
Carbon.
Polyester.
Yeah, okay.
I was in a car when Shrek happened.
Yeah.
Around 77.
We'll call it East Gaston. Get your diploma taken back.
Good old TV.
All right. So,
Ollie is.
I was saying
about 5 minutes.
That's good.
It was just the first thing to get started.
Next question.
Okay, do you think squirrels even know what they are doing, or you think they're on crack? I think they're all cracked. I just think.
Probably the smartest animal in the world. Probably.
Smart
I hit a
as
squirrel.
Did
And I
you?
cried. I cried the way to school.
I've hit a squirrel.
I called mom and I'm bawling my eyes out.
No, see, but wait until you hit like a cat or something.
No, don't say
I
that.
just hit a raccoon in my purse load.
I remember
Myself.
when Mama ran over the cat we had.
Cat.
Yeah, but it
I
was
went over my own dog.
Ours was Socks.
I could not.
Yeah.
Our cat's name was Socks. Hey,
It
listen.
did. It climbed the fence and got out, so we didn't miss out.
Shit. When I looked out the back window after she drove over it,
Was this at our house?
yeah, it was before the garage was put on there.
Oh, sure.
When I looked back out the back window, I could see a outline of where Mama ran over it with the wheel. The wheel. And his head was going. I'll never forget that. I am scarred for life.
Hey,
It really happened.
you know where the field is down here on the curvy road right here?
Yeah.
So we were going to school, and my mom had a little big car. It was like
Pinto.
some kind of Mazda. And it was me and another girl sharing the front seat, and 3 of the boys in the back, or 4 boys in the back seat. We were packed in, and we was running late. Mom was going fast, and there was a big old dog walked out in front of it, and we hit it. Look, and the dog was so big, the car said.
That was a bear. What you talking about? It wasn't no damn dog.
The dog was like chasing his butt around. We cried. Almost, and me and the other girl cried. Almost. Dogs don't understand what we're saying. I do.
They definitely do, because you talk to them, but Wally, 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 Wally.
See, you know, numbers. Okay.
I wish you remember how to keep your mouth shut.
Okay, stop. There. I was digging in my eye. I was like, what is that? Okay. Birds are government's drones.
That's what we're just talking about.
We already talked about this.
Let's see.
You hear that, Matt? Birds are government drones.
What about the bird? Like, what about the?
It won't hurt you. Oh, what did I do?
The talking birds, like
Yeah, the ones that
All those are cool, yeah.
parakeets talking.
parrots.
Parrot?
A parrot does. But what's a
Stephen
parrot?
had it.
Is that the little
Parakeet's
green bird?
the little one, yeah.
They're like,
Yeah, it don't, yeah.
Stephen had one. I think. No.
what's the other ones I talk to?
Should a bird. Just like a bird.
Oh, I thought it told. Yeah, I wish I had a flamingo.
What's up? But you left.
I got the dog out. He's whining. Sorry, I'm back, guys. Back.
So I did have
I
a
question.
question.
Richard's bird. That's true.
Okay.
Okay, babe.
Yeah.
Why do we have eyebrows and not knee brows?
I don't have eyebrows.
What the hell would we have brows on our knees?
For real. Have eyebrows?
Why do we have them where they are?
That's eyelashes.
Eyebrows.
Oh,
To show emotion, man.
Yeah.
You can't even see my eyebrows. Though.
What?
Like, why you?
foot powder.
That's fucked up.
What?
Who left? There's only 3.
Oh my god.
There's really probably more than that. I don't know why.
They don't like it.
That's just the ones that are in the chat.
They're actually.
It's probably your mom and sister.
Who all's out there watching this? Who's on here live watching this?
Yeah. No, she would go watch Handmaid's Tale. Have you watched it? She said it's good.
It is good. I started it, the first few episodes of it took me a little bit to get.
What is this sponsors?
You know, there's a way to put a thing going across the screen, but I just got to figure it out. I got to figure it out. But there, I can put a thing running. So I just don't know how to do that.
Uh-oh.
Think about
One of our guests is getting tired. Coming up on that out. Oh, we got a minute, y'all.
Oh,
A minute.
we should on Thursdays. Yes. We should see you.
it's time.
Yeah, it's everything.
Yes. We're on for an hour.
It's not time. It just tells you how long.
Ooh, here's some.
Okay.
Okay, what if dreams are parallel universe movie trailers?
Wait, that'd be kind of cool, actually.
Like,
So someone in another universe is watching our dreams as a movie trailer.
Oh, that'd be really cool. They would talk like that.
I had to reword it so everybody understood it.
No, I don't think we
that's what you're saying.
I don't think
I don't know. That's a pretty cool thing, though.
Have any of y'all ever had sleep paralysis?
Yes.
No.
It's
Oh,
horrible.
it's so
You got it?
Oh my gosh.
Really? What is it?
No,
Come on, fill it in.
it's
Fill it in. Fill us in.
I
I'm trying to get it out.
it's
Get it out, yeah.
it's walked around my room like
Yeah.
a shadow figure, and
I told you.
it would
It
go
doesn't
back
have
and
a face,
forth.
does it?
No, but it would get in my face, and my ears would ring.
Yeah.
I'd have these episodes where I'll be like on the verge, like
shadow
in
man.
between,
What they call it.
in
Mine-
between like sleep and awake. And my ears will.
Hey, have you ever heard things?
Someone's shaking my head, but I'm not moving.
It's
I just my mom moves. I don't
There, I mean, it's, a lot of people have it, and on my podcast they talk about the Shadow Man a lot, visiting.
It's so
We
It
talked
has to
about
do
the
with-
shadow
It has to
before, have
do
we
with
not?
like stress.
What about the kids with black eyes? You ever heard of that one?
yes, those
Yeah.
scare me.
Yeah.
What are scary? That's
You
what
got-
that's
we
what
talked
my
about-
paralysis looks like.
Oh,
It mine.
it's a real thing. I was reading about it.
My
We did an episode on it.
Okay, but my paralysis stands at the end of my bed, and like I'll wake up, like I think I'll wake up, but I'm still there, and it's horrible because I think I'm like
There's times I've yelled at myself to wake up, but I can't. Yeah.
I remember at our old
I
house,
just sit
I
there
was
and
thinking-
like black figures walking around the
Ah.
house.
listen to a lot of podcasts about that stuff, a lot of paranormal podcasts about that.
I think I might be a little crazy, but sometimes I see like out of the corner of my eye, it's like there's like people walking
Shadows.
by me, and it's always shadows.
That's I do that sometimes.
But there was one time I remember it's so vividly in my head. Well, there's two times. One time it was right after my mom passed away,
Mm-hmm.
and I was in my room. I looked behind me. My mom was standing there, like standing there. It was like old mom, like my mom before, like she got sick,
Yeah.
and she was standing at my door looking at it, and it freaked me out. Like I just started bawling. There was one time I was sitting in Papa's house right here, and he had the tractor in the front yard, and I thought Corbin would sit on the tractor. But Corbin was inside with us, so it was just like I thought I saw some movement. You see me?
I think I have.
Our cabinets in here open randomly. Yes.
This house is uneven.
Okay.
Two pieces of house. So one goes up, one goes down. And
Well, also we live in front of a graveyard too.
Yes.
it's not pet fair, guys.
No.
So you're good to go.
So that's even worse. There's people in it.
Oh,
What do you think people are in jail
That's
for?
why we don't use Ouija boards.
Oh no.
No. I would never use it.
I would.
Paranormal.
I would, but
Yeah, I've had a few
yeah.
over at their house.
Yes. Oh my God. One time I was sleeping over there.
What house?
Papa's house.
No, she's
No.
from 127.
No, I'm talking about this is growing up. Whenever I seen that
Oh.
man on the couch,
Yeah.
and it was it was Papa on the couch. I seen it over there too when I was a kid. I got up and went in the living room
Yeah.
because I seen somebody there back.
Well,
in
you
the
know,
So I left and went and crawled in the bed with Mom because I'm like, "Ooh, Dad's in
how
bed."
old were you?
He was in the bed.
How old were you?
Probably like 6, 7. I was little.
How old about you? How old were you
When my mom was alive, so like
when you were younger?
I was like 10.
Kids, when you're younger, your kids have a better,
They're open.
more open-minded and can actually see things like that.
Yeah,
As you get older, you don't see that
So
stuff.
that we both seen the same thing.
Yeah, no, it was because I woke up because Papa was snoring so loud. So I walked in the living room because I heard him snoring in the living room. Looked over, seen him on the couch.
Yeah.
So then I went to turn around and go back to my bedroom, and you have to look into their room, and there he was.
No, I called him to bed and everything. I woke him up, made him go check.
So
But
See,
not
when I was
freaked out. I
5
just
or
went back to bed and
6,
freaked out.
this was before we moved into your house. We lived in a house on Dawn Avenue, Dawn Street. I can't remember. I seen something. I was sleeping in the bed with Mom and Daddy. I don't know why I feel like that. But something woke me up, and I seen it, and it was a ghost in that house. And the reason I remember it so much, I actually shit my pants because I scared it. I shit my pants. Don't laugh. I really did. It scared me so bad. Oh, I just shut up, man.
We take shit and up and turn out.
No, mine. No, I can't remember. I was like 5 or 6. Somebody help me get it out of here.
I don't don't know if it was us. I know it happened to you, or
It happened to me.
yeah, like you seen it, or you told us about it. I can't remember if we were with you or like we all seen it together. Because we were driving to Mama, and we went around that curve that right before you turn into the neighborhood, and you, apparently you saw like
Oh, I
people
did.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was a
What's that?
teenager, I don't know. Ghost.
I know what
It was like an old man. It looked like an old man and a younger woman and like a baby walking down the street. It was weird.
Near our house.
Yeah.
And then what happened? How did you think it was going to not people? Did you like turn
I
around?
don't know when they were gone or something like that. I can't remember. It was like a green aura around too.
We're gonna be like cutting that out.
You hear me? There was a green, like a, I hate that word, aura around it. Kind of. It was kind of weird.
Right.
So,
What if Earth is the Florida of the galaxy?
That would make really a lot of sense in my mind. That would be craziest at all.
The crazy bottom corner state of the galaxy.
Florida years ago, they can sleep with gators.
What if your reflection is a lazy version of you?
I want to know why the hell would you sit in gators? What the hell?
It's like Florida man. You never see that?
Man gets arrested.
I don't think your Aunt Stephanie's ever slept with a gator.
I don't think so.
Except you're Florida man. No. Exactly.
He's a Florida
Woman.
man.
Right. Not man.
We never. The birds go away soon.
What kind of questions you guys got? You got anything? Yeah.
Mhm.
Josh or
Oh, Uncle Josh and I got questions.
I don't have a question. I had something I want to talk about, but right now I probably can't talk about it.
Why?
Yep.
I don't think I have any questions. I was looking at Corbin.
Hold on, let me see if I
I
have
was looking at Corbin.
Let's see if the old.
Oh, hello, Ollie. Hello. Yeah, I think we should start a podcast on Thursdays.
All right. Well,
So
we shall
pull
get
up on
started.
So pull up on Thursday when you
Yeah, y'all come here. Y'all can use this stuff.
We'll make our own thing.
And hey, once they get started, I'll share their names. So you guys can go follow them.
We
too.
start Twilight. That's how we talk.
Oh no.
That's how we talk. Twilight podcast. It's gonna be like tune in Locust.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
It's gonna be like. Let's talk Twilight.
All right.
So,
Well,
let's
that's
talk
all we have.
Okay, you want to talk about it right now?
Yeah.
So, which team are you?
Yeah. Who are you? Team Edward or Jacob?
Okay.
Jacob.
Werewolves, yeah, Jacob. Werewolves, all the way.
Yeah.
Werewolves are better than our
He was definitely like, oh,
werewolves are more real than vampires.
Technically, they're not werewolves. They're actually shapeshifters.
yeah, they are shapeshifters.
What is
Because werewolves are permanently werewolves. Shapeshifters can go back and forth.
What's Twilight?
Vampires then.
No,
No.
vampires just vampire.
The shapeshifter wolves on Twilight, they're from a tribe, like a native tribe, and the gene gets passed down through them. Yeah.
And when a
And-
werewolf's
And
near
where did
them,
you
when
go with that?
He just looked at the movie.
Oh, it's in the movies.
So, so a vampire is near. That's when
They shape
the gene.
and they turn into a werewolf.
yeah, but they can switch back and forth. And the first time hurts the most because you're like breaking all your things.
Oh,
What she said.
crap.
The first cut's the deepest, y'all.
Anything else?
Okay, if you let's see. If you had to be one, what would you be?
One what?
Okay, again.
Oh, I'd be a werewolf.
A vampire.
I'd be a vampire too.
Yes, you get killed and you're still alive.
You know what? No, I would rather be a werewolf.
Then it can kill you silver.
No.
So no,
That's not how that works.
the shapeshifters anything can kill them.
And y'all know the real story of werewolves then.
Hey, so we're talking about Twilight.
The wolf man,
It's about
which
Twilight.
is before
Hey,
Twilight.
so we're talking about Twilight.
Okay, that's a far off story.
Did you
from the
watch
real-
Wolfman?
Yeah,
I
I watched Twilight. I watched Twilight. I had to watch 50 Shades of Grey.
So no,
No, we didn't watch it. I
And we
made
watched.
you.
No, we watched one of the movies.
You were mad because you didn't get to go watch.
Oh yeah.
Twilight?
Because all of us ladies were going out. You got mad because you weren't invited.
Dang, you wanted to go see the rom com between the werewolves and the vampire?
He likes movies.
Yeah, they're good.
So you were mad
Y'all
because
were
you invited the
invited.
girls' night to Twilight?
I can't remember that far back.
You can't probably remember this podcast.
Yes, I did. I said, you're tuned in to another livecast with Josh and Sam. Or no,
Yeah.
Stephen Lee livecast. See, I know what I'm talking about.
Phil was the first person to ask.
Who was the first person to milk a cow?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
What's Keely's birthday?
June 13th, 2000.
Yeah. Well, no.
She was born before you, bro.
7.
Hey,
Yes.
7 was it? Alright. When's my birthday? When's my birthday?
April 8th.
So I figured. Wrong.
April 6th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? No, I'm
You're 82.
Y'all were like Papa and Papa. Y'all's birthdays are right near each other.
I'm 84.
Oh, she's 84.
I'm 84.
She's 84.
No,
I'm 85.
she's 85.
Yeah. So you were 2 years older. The reason I know is because her past.
My mommy's 87.
Right.
So, yeah. I'm 84. Or I was born in 84. I'm not 80.
We're pretty different.
I feel 84 sometimes.
You look 84.
Alright, guys.
Well, I think everybody's getting tired, and I think we're down to only one viewer. So we're going to go ahead and hop off for tonight. I hope everybody had a great time. Did you guys have a great
Y'all
time?
have fun.
We didn't
I
like
had
it.
very much fun. When you guys get started good, we'll shout you out on here.
So Thursday we're gonna
Thursday night, I'll show you how to work this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, we got charged.
Alright, well, we will see you guys on Tuesday and let us know if you have anything you won't talk about on here.